Hey guys, welcome back to another serving of food for thought. We're going to jump right into the energy of the cards, of course. If you are new, welcome, and join us as I prepare a bit of food for thought. So let's jump right into the energy. Holy Spirit, what is the message here for the collective? What is the message here for the collective? Oh. Someone feels very weighed down, tied down, bound by a situation where there's a lot of memories, a lot of loss, a lot of pain. Someone regrets doing something that they know was out of line or forbidden because now they are suffering from a loss. Something is now weighing them down. This energy feels they're carrying a heavy weight. This could be past emotional pain. I feel this is someone who is dealing with things that they're not wanting to expose, but I feel something is painfully obvious because this energy is coming up short. While it's empty, I feel like this is someone who is having a lot of financial issues because of what they chose to tie themselves down to. Now this energy is reflecting on their past. So I feel like this is someone who wants to come your way. They want to travel your way. For many of you, this is someone who is at a distance, emotionally, physically, mentally. But I feel this is someone who has been caught in some type of distraction, feeling bound, tied, stuck. This person feels bound to something when they would rather be somewhere else. This is someone who is not talking, not speaking. But I feel this is someone who is completely shocked by you. Something you're doing, where you're headed, how you have dealt with a situation. But I feel this is someone who has been emotionally vacant. There's a void. And for many of you, this person's heart chakra needs healing when it comes to a soul connection, a close bond. This is someone who is thinking about the memories of the past and how they are having a lot of setbacks. This is someone who wants to pick up and try things again with you, but I feel this is someone who was not standing in their best light, overdoing their position, and not telling the truth. I feel this is someone who is not speaking with honesty. Now this energy could be going through lessons of trial and error. Someone is walking alone in their pain because they failed to do shadow work. Now this energy could be taking time with self to reflect, possibly go within when it comes to cycles, repeating things that are painful and dark within a connection. I feel this is someone who has very immature behaviors. Now this energy is having guilt for past actions and going through a very dark stage in their life for hiding the truth. There's a lot of talk when it comes to this energy too. They need to confess something, but they're very confused when it comes to an Empress energy who has their third eye on point. I feel you have already connected with your higher self. This is a spiritual insight, foresight. Many of you have an intuitive guide. For many of you, there is no closure in this situation. And this is someone who has been receiving a lot of disappointing news while you've been discovering self. This energy has been in disarray, disorder, because they know they have sacrificed the real one. Now they're bound and attached to something that is very toxic and traumatic. Something is over their head. This person was being very superficial about something. Let's get a little bit more energy from a different deck. Let's see what is the message here. For many of you, I feel like this is someone who wants to let their guard down and reach out. I feel this is someone who is thinking of you constantly, but they're confused, full of questions, doubting themselves. But they're thinking about the good times. And for many of you, their heart is filled with good intentions. They're just reckless and lost. For many of you, this person is watching, spying, and they're completely drained from pretending something is not affecting them. But I feel this is someone who wish or misses being watered by you, loved by you. This is someone who definitely has a lot of love. This is an overflow of love, and now this energy could be holding a lot of guilt and shame for breaking the bond. This is someone who wants to make an offer, knows you are the key, but they're not putting in a lot of effort. For many of you, something is still sitting in silence. And from what I can see, there could be an outside energy who is jealous of you reconnecting. This person is being naive to those around them, but I feel something is about to backfire. Because something with you is now unavailable. Let's get a little bit more energy here. As I said before, this is someone who is thinking of you constantly because your absence or silence is starting to bother them. Especially since you've become unreachable. Unreachable to those who once had access to you. So someone who rejected your offers wanting more. This is someone who wants to send you a love message, but I feel there's a lot to unpack. There's levels to a situation where there's a lot of lies and betrayals. Something that needs to be exposed. Someone needs to tell the truth. Whoever this is wants to send you a message of love. Reconnect. Wanting more. This energy wants to unbox something about a path they chose to take. Wanting to vent, wanting to talk about these setbacks, these changes that they're going through, and hoping that you can be empathetic to their changes. I feel this is someone who wants to rebuild things with you. Knowing that you were a happy place, a happy home, this energy was very unreliable. So someone who was very unreliable wants to rebuild with you, wants to put the pieces back together, but I feel this energy is very guarded from the setbacks, the losses. I feel this is someone who was not prepared for the unexpected because I feel they're very guarded from all this bad karma, the towers, tornadoes, the storms in their life. This is someone who is very affected by a breakup with you. Turning their back because now they want to come back and reconcile, make something right. But now they feel you're not the same. You don't feel the same about the connection. This is someone who feels you're unbothered. Unfazed by what they say. Not believing things that come out of their mouth. But I feel this is someone who wants to return because of the love that you gave. This is someone who wants to make a gesture of love, but they could be overthinking things because they feel like you don't love them the same. But I feel for many of you, you're just enjoying your time alone, reflecting, repairing something that was broken within or within your surroundings. But I feel for many of you, you went above and beyond for this energy. And now you may feel you dodged a bullet because something is becoming fair now. Justice is definitely moving through this situation where someone ghosted you, because now things are catching up. And this energy knows they should have never taken you for granted. They're shaken. They're shaken by the fact that someone could be loving you or giving you the attention they should have gave. They should have never tried to manipulate this situation or traveled away, separated the connection. I feel like this is someone who caused division or separation between the two of you, who now wants to close the gap, but they're struggling to keep things together in their life. They're struggling to keep things together in this dark process. They're dealing with a lot of consequences, a lot of karma. And being with you or making something a reality, it seems far from their grasp or not so simple. I feel this is someone who rolled the dice, took a chance, and tore a home apart. I feel this energy knows they tore your heart apart, they hurt you, they disappointed you, and a home environment, a situation. I feel this person hurt multiple people in your energy, or this person's just being clueless to something and they regret being a fool because you're no longer wanting to water the connection. I feel this is someone who left you with a lot of questions, mixed signals. But I feel this is someone who still has love for you. They still have their eye on you. They still want your support. However, I feel their arrogance and overthinking a situation has caused them to create problems within their head or with you that didn't exist, causing you to love or hate them from afar. I feel you had to create this distance for them to understand what their heart already knows. Holy Spirit, what is the message here? And now this person is looking for change, wanting to move your way, travel your way. But I feel this justice that is playing out in their life is very harsh, time-consuming. There's a lot of delays, distractions. Things are not moving for this energy. I also feel there are other people holding them back, keeping them distracted and delayed. And I feel things are more complicated than you think. For many of you, you feel like this energy is just avoiding you, but I feel like you're just shaken by what they're dealing with. Something is unusually heartbreaking or hard to deal with, and they're struggling. They're struggling with a lot of rejection, a lot of pain, feeling like they're having to beg. I feel this is a very poor communicator who feels time's up. This person feels time is up because they've broken your heart and had too many broken promises from the past. Now this energy feels coming into your way, into your energy is too much. You're too relaxed. They feel you're just rejecting them like everyone else because they're not enough. This energy could be beside themselves, going crazy because they feel they'll never have access again. I feel things are a struggle. Pulling their hair out. This is very... They're not wanting people to see this, though. This is behind the scenes. This is someone who wants to beg. This person feels there is a wall between the two of you. They regret creating this chaos because wherever they are, there is double the energy of destruction, dysfunction, and drama. Everything is a show. They regret falling for the superficial things that were on the surface because they were taken advantage of. And now this energy regrets taking advantage of you. This is someone who wants to speak out, talk, confess. This is someone who wants to confess they never gave this a fighting chance. But for many of you, this energy is still nursing some serious wounds, masking their emotions, trying to mend their heart. I feel this is someone who is a very poor communicator. And they're trying to mend something that they don't have the tools to do so. So they're just feeling salty and drained. They're wanting to do something petty, but this person is trying to be the bigger person, trying to follow your footsteps in a situation. Because what they've been doing has led them nowhere. A dead end. They regret the drama, masking their feelings and emotions, not speaking out or speaking up for you. And now what they have done is driving them crazy. This energy feels that they are going mad. Their energy is all over the place and they don't know who to turn to. Not without you. This energy feels that you are the one who helped them remove the darkness. You were the light. Let's get a little bit more energy here from a final deck. Holy Spirit, what is the final messages here? So someone is definitely secretly loving you from afar. This is someone who is wanting to be patient, but feel like their life is cursed. Things are dark. Things are dark without their better half. But this energy feels there are boundaries, or this person just feels you're not the same. For many of you, this person has dialed your number many of times under the influence. Drunk dialing your number. This is unknown numbers calling you from different places just to see if you will pick up. This person is wanting to hear your voice. For some of you, they may be calling your phone just to hear your voicemail. This person is low-key vibing on you, and they just don't want to admit it. This is someone who is struggling with what they're going through, wanting to be patient, wanting you to let your guard down when it comes to affairs of the heart, but you're tired of them keeping secrets. Flexing. I feel this is someone who is always a power struggle. There's always a power struggle when it comes to this energy, someone who wants it their way. But I feel this person regrets flexing on you, flexing on the friendship, the love, the nurturing you gave, everything that you gave to them. They are now searching and looking for now. Now this energy regrets flexing on a friendship that was stable, a solid foundation. Now this energy is filled with anxiety, pain. This person feels they can't get their shit together. They regret power tripping on you, thinking they couldn't lose. Now this energy is reflecting back on the past, thinking of the memories. This person is going down memory lane, not being able to rest their mind, their energy. This person can't rest in peace. They can't sleep. They can't release whatever's distracting them, hurting them. This person feels they need to talk to you, but this person feels you don't want to hear it. This person wants to release what they settled for. And they could be hanging on by a thread, like they once left you. I feel this person is hanging on by a thread because they know they missed an opportunity because they failed to do the inner work. Now this person is sitting in a deep space of regret because their dreams didn't come true. In fact, I feel their dreams turned into nightmares. Now this person could be in solitude or wanting their solitude or seeking a space where they can be alone because there's no love where they're at. They can't be happy. They regret listening to a third party because things are repeating itself. And they're wanting to come out of this space of distance with you because they can't stand the regret. I feel they also have financial obligations that are also keeping them broke. And I also feel they were being shallow or overspending in some type of way. And now this person regrets not going the distance with you, not putting in the effort, because now they want to kiss and make up, make it better. But for many of you, this person feels they need to get their finances together. They hesitate to come your way. They don't want you to know what's going on behind the scenes, especially when it comes to their double life. The things you don't know, especially when it comes to their stability. Because it's all an illusion. It's all broken mirrors, pipe dreams, karma. I feel this is an energy who wants what they once had with you. They regret fighting to protect their lives when they should have been protecting the connection, because now they're sitting silently in pain because they can't trust their surroundings, because they're embarrassed and ashamed to reveal what they're going through, or even the fact that they always knew you were right. Whatever the case, the damage they have caused feels like it's too big of a hill to overcome. So they wait, watch, and talk themselves out of giving you something that is long overdue. Because the path they are on may take some time, and you may not have that time to waste, as you need someone who can evolve with you. And I feel you've been patient enough. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading and has found some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Hope to see you again, guys. Bye.